We've now won keystones from both the Feat of Reeds and the Feat of Gold. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one. So it would seem. By continuing to retrace Gulu Jaja's journey as presented in the saga, we should find the remaining electors in turn. Then let's visit the giants next. Like Kraila said, the fact that they were searching for the Golden City might mean they know something useful. The home of the Yakoi is in the upper reaches of Urkopacha. Unless you're keen on scaling the cliffs, we'll have to take the long way around, through Kozama Uka. The route will take us close to the Moblin village, which is another important location in the saga. Since we'll need all of the keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through. So we call on the Moblins first then. Let's head there right now. I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. 1 second, someone's knocking at my door. What?
Hi, Grandma.
What? What the fuck did you do? How did you do that?
Grandma did something.
Who knows? I heard angry footsteps approaching.
Sorry about that. Grandma decided to waste my time.
What did she break?
Nothing. She thought she did, and she was a fucking idiot about it. I love that woman, but she drives me up the goddamn walls. Anyway, so... The flight of Wee Wingless, the great stairs leading to the Moblin settlement, collapsed in the storm. What are we to do then? There is an alternative, but it requires preparation. Until it's ready, you could rest at the cabins or see more of the city, whatever you prefer. Just to be sure, you'll accept any method of travel as long as it gets us to our destination. Of course! What do you take me for? Then as your guide, I will see to the arrangements.
We're gonna go on a boat and she's gonna hate it.
Well, it seems we have some free time on our hands. Let us make the most of it.
Better to get alpacas, where she's okay with alpacas.
I need to get my axe repaired. I nicked the blade pretty badly when I took a swing at Bakuljaja. That reminds me. I never got around to introducing you to Ropli, did I? He's the man in charge of Wakumekimeki, and a good person to know. Want to come along?
Yeah, why not?
Let's go then.
Let's go.
Alright, look, you can reappear for me anytime now. There we go. Ready? The markets of Wakumekimeki are to the east, on the other side of Bayside Bevy. Let's go.
Speed boost!
Speed juice!
Speed boost!
Bit of flavor text. Discuss Aunt T's tacos. This is Aunt T's tacos, named for its owner here, the lovely
Tisol?
Tisol. That's it. If you're after the best tacos in Tulihiolo, this place sits at the top with Jabal Thai. You say that third promise, but you only ever eat that old Brokevu's food. Come into my mind for a change. Sorry, T-Soul. It has been a while, hasn't it? I swear I'll stop for a bite once the contest is over. Very personable. Big fat taco, so big fat taco, so big fat taco, so big. Fun fact, apparently, in the trailer, when they had Graha eating a taco, they did that exclusively as a nod to the community, loving the fact that they put so much detail into the burger he ate in Endwalker. Little glutton cat. He loves to eat.
Wow.
I just find that really cute. My, the third promise. How might I assist you this fine evening? Well met, Ropli. I need to buff a nasty nick out of my axe blade. Yes, it has been chipped quite terribly. Trying to cleave rocks again, were we? Something like that. I think you can fix it. You stand among Tural's most prodigious gathering of artisans and ask this question? 'Tis child's play. We'll have it repaired for you in 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail. Good to hear. I leave it in your capable hands.
Do alpacas have tails?
Yes.
Short ones, but yeah. Who's your companion, if I may ask? Oh, these 3. They're great adventurers I recruited from across the salt. I brought them here to meet you, actually. Thought they might have reason to visit Wakamekimeki sooner or later. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Ropli, humble representative of this grand center of trade. A pleasure to meet you 3. You there, stop dithering in the shadows and announce your business already.
Who the hell are you?
He was on the boat.
He was on the boat. I've seen that man somewhere before. Boat dude!
He was on the boat.
He was a goldsmith.
Razatan didn't work after us long.
He wasn't going to Razatan.
Was this Charlie and he came from?
He started in Ul'dah, went to Charlian, and then booked passage here. A jewelry maker you met on the voyage over? Oh, I remember. I spoke with him too. Fonjeantaine? Yes, that was his name. You've been loitering like a flighty admirer who can't pluck up the courage to confess his feelings. Out with it then. Why are you here? That is to say... Ah! We're no closer to solving that enigma. I wonder if we could use someone to talk to. I say we go and ask. Let me know by Link Pearl if you find him first. All right, person runs away. First impulse, chase it. She's a cat, all right.
I guess he just didn't want to deal with the competition and Razatan.
But he was never in Razatan.
But that's why he's not in Razatan. Like, isn't Razatan like the more like famous for craftsmen?
Razatan's the alchemy place.
Oh, alchemy. Okay. I figured it was just all kinds of crafting they were famous for.
Good night to fiancé.
So you can say goodnight on your own time. We gotta go.
Tell that to her.
I don't think I will. That sounds unwise.
That sounds very unwise.
Yeah.
Exactly. You should know how unwise Mr. Harris, given your own domestic situation.
Yeah, very unwise.
Have some sympathy in you.
Where is this little shite?
Found him.
Found him where?
Of course, the cat found the prey first.
As she does.
Your hair is...
Alright, what's your malfunction?
What's your...
You were conversing with Master Ropli. But wait, we've met before, haven't we? On the ship.
found him.
Come. You found him? Good. I'll be right there. Huh. Why did you run off like that? Did you have business with Ropli or not? Please, you needn't concern yourself with my affairs. I'm undeserving of such attention. Huh? What are you going on about? Oh, I beg of you, do not ask me to explain. Do not. Okay, so, you see, when you yell it like that... Sorry, but the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, you look like you need a friend. You look too kind. So be it. I suppose I can share with you a morsel of my misery. Before I came to Tuliolol, I worked as a goldsmith at the most prestigious jewellery maker in all of Uldar, Estames Aesthetics. Oh, it started off well enough, but as the days passed, everything began to go wrong. Compared to the masterpieces of my talented colleagues, my products were lacking. Mediocre! I lost all confidence. Crippling doubt had possessed me, and my veneer of bravado I tried to put forth soon cracked beneath its weight. Thus did I take ship, hoping to find fresh beginning on new shores. Yet, as you witnessed, I lacked the courage to even approach a potential employer. You stand before a man wallowing in the wreckage of his ill-spent existence. All right. You offered a morsel, then served up the full course.
But he did.
You must have really wanted someone to hear your story. If you like, I could give you a few words of advice. Then you have experience with my predicament? Of feeling terribly inadequate compared to your undeniably superior peers?
You have no idea.
Well, when you put it that way,
My brothers.
Not me. I'm Mook Lamont, third promise of Tuliolal. Daughter of the dumb servant. Of course. You're a member of the royal family. Please, forgive my presumptuousness. But what of you? Have you ever measured your work against that of your colleagues and found yourself wanting?
You should ask that question.
What do we say?
I kind of like the top one, because it feels like that's the...
Yeah.
We're not even really talking to Fonjeantaine if we say that. We're pretending we are, but we're telling it to Wook.
We're kind of telling it to both of them. I kind of feel like the top one's more. Because
one.
on occasion, just seems like we're just kind of brushing it aside.
Yep, top one is the right thing to say. All right, I vote top. Clicking it.
Yep.
How can I not? Should my work not meet the same exacting standards, no new commissions will be forthcoming. What then was the point of my becoming a goldsmith? Looking back, it was my father who inspired me to take up the trade. His exquisite creations brought radiant smiles to the faces of his clients. I admired him deeply for it. But in the course of striving to be as great a goldsmith as him, I lost sight of my original motivation. All I ever wanted was to spread joy through my craft as he did. Perhaps I will give this one last try. Thank you both for reminding me of what's truly important. What is truly important?
book.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to ignore you. But yes, I'm glad to see Fonjeantaine is giving himself another chance.
Well, you're better at socializing than the second promise, and like the first promise, you don't want to do a genocide.
Alright. Next one. I can't help but wonder if he'll follow through. Let's see if he's actually gone to talk to Ropli. Onward. Do we have the Wakumeki Aetheryte unlocked?
I don't know.
Well, let's see.
That's the only one we don't have.
Nope. I'm honestly moderately sure that one just straight up can't be accessed until at this point. I don't know why. Just some part of me is saying you couldn't have gotten that one before anyway. I'm probably mistaken. It's just the vibe I get.
Now. See whether that's true or whether you are making excuses.
I mean, honestly, I got that same vibe on my first run through on my solo character. It's like it didn't even show up on the map, but I also could just be making shit up to protect my ego. I don't know.
It was definitely there on the map to begin with. I remember pointing out, and you were like, "Nah, we'll visit later."
I do remember that, so I feel like we just never got around to this part of the city to
it's right there.
grab it.
That's it.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. It is kind of out of the way, so.
You know, I really wish the sprint thing, at least like in cities, would not have a cooldown.
I imagine there are probably technical limitations as to why that doesn't work.
We have
Down here, dude.
Now that towards the gates. Helps to be Elfman.
Elfman with short elf ears. 'Twas kind of you to come, but you needn't worry. I found my courage. Pray accept my apologies for my earlier behavior. My name is Fonjeantaine, and I'm a goldsmith from Ul'dah in faraway Eorzea. I realize this is a bold request, but I should like to continue practicing my trade here in Wakumeki, if you will have me. I only ask for the opportunity to bring happiness to others with my creations. So that's what that was all about. You were looking for work. Consider yourself hired. Wakumeki is always in need of skilled craftsmen and women. I'll handle the necessary paperwork. Can you start tomorrow? Yes, of course. I must thank you both again for your sage and timely advice. If only looking for a job were that easy in real life.
I was about to make that.
Damn.
Like, you know this is a fantasy game.
It's like, that's how you know this is a fantasy game. You weren't given the runaround for 6 months, given 12 interviews, told you were hired, and it turns out the job was fake.
Indeed.
I don't know that I was all that helpful. But you were. Had you not come to speak with me, I would not have had that moment of much-needed self-reflection. Oh. The arrangements have been made. Come and meet me at the entrance of High Tide Harbor. It occurs to me, Wiclamot has to be extremely careful when activating her Link Pearl.
Why?
Oh! Because she has claws. She might accidentally rip up her ears. Like, have you seen her nails? Goddamn. She could shred people with those.
Oh, the same.
I almost forgot. Do you have my axe ready, Ropli? Ready and waiting. Behold the sublime touch of a Wakumeki artisan.
Here, take it out of my pocket.
Oh, it's as sharp and deadly as the first day I held it. Thank you. Well, good luck to you, Fonjeantaine. Let us know if that doubt creeps back in. I'd be happy to talk you out of it. As for us, we should head for the harbor. Wouldn't want to keep Erenville waiting.
Yeah, sir, he'll give you that disapproving look again.
Erenville is so fun.
Speaking of shit.
He's a very pessimistic fun boy.
I wouldn't say he's pessimistic, but he is very grounded and blunt.
He's the straight man to Lamont's.
Indeed.
Yes, he is very much the straight man, keeping Lamont grounded.
So since we're going to a harbor, I imagine we're going to have to take a boat, and that's why he meant by you'll do anything to get there. I don't want to go on a boat. I hate boats.
Almost.
Is this voiced?
No. Enough with the secrecy. What's this big plan of yours? Look there. That is my big plan.
Huh.
What the hell is that?
What is that?
It's a whale.
It's a punati. More like a manatee. She'll be pulling our boat upriver. How do we know she won't thrash about and sink us instead? They're gentle and timid creatures, for the most part. She's unlikely to cause a fuss unless you give her reason to. First alpacas and now punatis. We're relying on a lot of animals for this journey. We should be thankful we have an animal expert as our guide then.
Looks not happy.
But did it have to be my old nemesis? Another boat. Well, I took you for someone who was up to the challenge. Was I wrong? Long ago.
Erenville.
Long ago, when fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitants of Kozamauka rode these riverboats to move swiftly through hostile territory. But the vessels see little use with Tural now at peace, so I was able to borrow one of the few which remain. I did consider a dirigible, but the pilots warned me that the updrafts near the falls would make landing difficult. You said you borrowed one, yet there appear to be several on the water.
Because the other two.
Gona!
He smiled. So that.
Yeah? Lamachi. Traveling up the river, I presume. Seems that way. Does this mean you've earned 2 keystones already? I can't believe how well you've managed despite undertaking the contest alone.
We've got to get the reveal. Come on.
I was never alone. I've had my own entourage with me since the beginning. My friends! It's been, well, not that long.
Tancred! Oriange!
The dads!
Starbucks in the
Tancred! Orionje! What are you doing here? Scorching a promise, same as you. I'd heard much of the incomparable Archons during my time at the studio, and so, as the contest was confirmed, I thought who better to recruit to my cause. I contacted the scholar who arranged an introduction to these 2 gentlemen. The second promise had specific requirements. They who would be his assistants must boast both proven survival skills and mastery of the arcane arts.
Can't use
Thus did Tancred and I receive the summons.
Survival and arcane. Yep. These two fit.
My own studies concentrated on technology which our people could readily use, such as inventions born of magitech or clever engineering. Where magic was concerned, I covered only the foundation. Knowing you two, I expect you had other reasons for accepting the job? A few. The nation of Tuliolal spans an entire continent. Depending on who wins the throne, the world may be plunged into instability once more. Ever have we striven to preserve peace? Where's our place if not here and now? We did our due diligence, of course, and made sure of who we were working with before agreeing to this endeavor. He's even more opaque than Urionje at times, but is surprisingly... that's quite enough of that. We must be on our way.
So it's just these two?
Wait, I have one question before you leave. Kona and Wuklamot are vying for the throne. As Kona's entourage, does that mean you're resolved to defeat all his opponents, including us? We've sworn to do all in our power to win this contest for Kona, even if it means competing against our own comrades. We intend to hold nothing back, and expect you to do the same. And we won't disappoint you.
It gets competitive.
Now there's a matchup I'd like to see.
I thought you were taking a boat. If even you have been forced to travel on water, then the others will be doing the same. I'd rather walk than risk confrontation on a leaky barge with no possibility of retreat. It's true that I can't stand boats. But I trust the route Erenville has chosen for us. Leave the handling of the Punati to me. Should other wildlife attack us, however, I may have difficulty keeping her under control. Do your best to draw them away, as far from the front of the boat as possible.
It's going to be a dungeon.
Then we shall remain on deck and stand guard, although it may be wise to have at least one of us sit up front with Erenville, just in case. I'd like to stay on deck. I'm eager to put my pictomancy to the proof. And I'll take any chance to show you that I can hold my own on the battlefield. Then Cryo will stand guard with you three. I'll keep Erenville company then. With my blade, I can respond more quickly to threats than Alphino. Thank you. If a fight breaks out, I'll try to stay out of your way. Then I shall endeavor to provide aid where it is needed. I can do that too. That should cover most eventualities. Secure your gear and board the boat when you're ready.
Uh-oh.
Do we get to beat him up? I want to beat him up.
Please.
Let the hunt begin.
Can I cut him in half now, please?
First dungeon boss, and yes.
I am thirsty for lizard
Ihoi
blood.
katum. Ihoi katum.
Yo, so we can hear. How do you want to do this?
My
All right.
blade is thirsty.
Alrighty, shall we?
Let's go.
Onward. Quick.
Well, yeah, we got 3 party members here.
And it is new content.
So yeah, we only just really need a tank. Remember the days when I was the tank?
I do.
Remember some of those times when we just was doing patch stuff, where we would just have us 3 doing dungeons by ourselves?
Okay.
Yeah, that one was fun. That was like a Dark Souls serotonin rush when we won.
Yeah, like when we did that Mist Dragon one. I think that was the game went dark.
No, that was the burn.
Oh yeah, no, the burn, yeah. Yeah, that was just us 3. That was a pain in the ass. Hello, Gunbreaker?
Gunbreaker. Yep.
Gunbreaker. Nice blade. Damn. I like
Guys
this
gotta
outfit.
look. Yeah, guys gotta look.
This reminds me of the beginning of the snow one. That
Yeah.
be the sort of like the Reaper cliff.
Yeah. done that recently.
Oh.
No, I burp.
Bad burp. Die burp.
Ah, there we go. Now the tank's got his tank stance on.
That was a good
He didn't
start.
have it for a second, and I was pulling aggro.
Kind of thought it was
It's an easy button to miss.
I mean, it is, especially if you haven't tanked in a while. Like, I've
Yeah.
been known to forget. Like, leveling up Gunbreaker with Kyra, I've been known to forget.
And I've sometimes just straight up fucking forgotten to heal from time to time
Yes,
when I'm playing a healer,
We
and
know.
you've
Yeah,
all
we
suffered
know.
for it.
We suffer for it. I remember back when I was tanking, you did that. It was like, no, when we were like first starting out with it, you weren't used to being a healer, and I'm like, down, I'm gonna die.
He's like, oh shit, yeah, I did the heals.
But now I feel like I'm pretty good at it.
No, you got it now.
Alizé's fighting a bird.
Yep, she's got her own mob. Like, she's still on her first mob while we're on our second wave.
Hey, she's
How about
gotta do
that?
it all by herself. Alizé, what do you say?
Alizé says, focus on your own fucking enemy. I got this.
Nah, she's fine. So is this whole dungeon just on this big thing here?
No.
We're in for some rain, it seems.
We've got a...
Uh-oh.
I have arrows. Oh, I got this.
We
Check the
again,
cat.
courtesy of the blessed sibling.
Mika Solwyn flips Bakul Jaja the bird.
Hey,
What else you got for us, asshole? Now what's it? Oh, crap. See you upriver if you can make it that far. You asshole!
And he just sailed right into a wall.
That'd be nice.
It's just straight up what happened.
Uh-oh.
This river doesn't go anywhere.
I guess this is our stop.
Now we're on ground with really lush vegetation everywhere, really putting the new entity density to use.
Oh, are we fighting our thing?
No, we're fighting a different one.
Okay. Well, what's the boss music then?
Hydra away. Stone in front of it.
Keep moving.
Now where are you going? Ah, don't be there. Don't be in front of it.
Resurface.
Oh, you,
Run!
oh, she's, oh, she's,
I'm a farm tree. I am fine.
my God, there's everywhere.
Oh
Okay.
fuck! Okay, get in. Run! Thank you.
Ah! You fat bastard.
Lungs on this bitch.
I know. Song, that's probably a raid one. Nope, it summons ads. Ouch. Why is mine bigger?
Well, it's random.
Oh, because they're bigger than others. Oh God. Oh my God. You bitch. Intra.
Okay, okay, split. Second declare.
Junio, boom. Now don't you do that resurface bullshit again.
He's gonna do that resurface bullshit again.
No!
Okay, I got some action.
Dodge the things.
Dodging the thing.
Ow, 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 ow. Ow,
Running,
ow,
running, running,
ow,
running.
ow,
Retreat,
ow,
running,
ow,
running,
ow,
running.
ow, ow.
I'm supposed to retreat.
I know. You suck.
He's fun.
I don't like it when it's just a bunch of random enemies and I can't figure out where they come from. Ow.
You don't need to figure out where they come from. You just need to figure out where you need to go, Cotton Eye Joe.
That's health. You shouldn't escape that day.
I shouldn't have skipped what?
You shouldn't escape that day.
I never skip leg day. How dare you? Ah! Why do I always get the biggest one?
You're right.
I don't know, man. They got a
thing against Reapers.
Maybe
Ow.
they just like your scythe. I don't know.
I mean, my scythe is pretty badass. I
It
worked
is,
very hard
yeah.
for it.
So take it as a compliment. They are attracted to your scythe. It is big and it is shiny and it is
Yeah.
curved. Just like the swords of the warriors
It is
from
a-
Halakir.
It is a scythe that only a Mandeville man can appreciate.
Not something you should brag about.
Treasure! Slaying, pass, healing, need.
Yeah.
Is that better than what I'm currently wearing on my feet?
Oh, it is better than the one I have. Cool.
No, I got better feet.
I'm an element feet. Really, Jack's anti-stuff.
Ow. Fuck. Come back, tank!
A really jacked anteater with a Cubone head.
Aww, that's bad.
Oh, God. You guys.
Cubone. Got this animation from Bodja.
Healing and fending. I'll take that.
Oh, look who it is. Hey, no shites.
Thancred, Urianje, Kona. You bitch!
Incorrect.
They say you'll be taking the long way. Thancred!
If you have Alphino with you during this, he says, "What cheek!" Oh, hey, look at that! It's us.
Maybe Clot.
Yeah, these things just straight up impersonated us. I'm one of the blue ones.
I'm the red one.
They missed an opportunity to have 2 red ones, 1 blue and 1 green to match party composition.
Which one's Thanatos? The big blue one.
I don't know.
Barring on that one.
Why me?
Because we pick on you. You're the little brother of the group. It's what happens, even though you're older than the rest of us, I'm pretty sure. In real life.
I mean, me... Well, technically, I don't pick on Hades, and you pick on Thanatos. Totally different.
Indeed. I'm pretty sure Thanatos... Isn't Thanatos older than most of them in the Eno crew?
How old was he at the beginning of...
25, I think.
Yeah, he was a few years older. I have the match my own age.
Yeah, I imagine Miko was around the same.
Yeah, I'm like 21, 22, something like that.
This Thanatos was, the tank. I get afraid when the tank goes half health.
What happened there, I'm pretty sure that was Super Boloid.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Gunbreaker, like 100% plus.
Oh yes, the invincible move that causes healers to have heart attacks.
Is that heal check on purpose? Lol.
Heal check on purpose.
What?
Misclick super.
That's why you don't put Super Bowl like near important things.
A test of my reflexes.
What the? Hi, drowsy.
Drowsy dance.
What's he doing?
I know you're used to being hit with sleep spells, but try not to. Okay, that's gonna point in that direction. So I have arrows. One was good. Okay, fine. They're bigger now.
Root. What?
I'm safe.
Let's go. I'm gonna stand there.
I'm gonna die, I'm gonna get out. Oh, shit.
Don't sneeze on you. I crit
Let's
your
shoot.
attack.
Boonga!
Boomba!
He's gonna spit.
That is fascinating.
It's not. That's not good. Those are those mimic things.
Correct.
Oh,
Now there's a bunch of them.
Haha.
there's many.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Fucking yo. Fuck all you. Intra. No sneezing.
Running.
Nice. Muño. So fun and do it again. Nice. Muño. Arcane circle.
Arcane Circle and Battle Cry at the same time. That's a lot of big game stuff.
Plentiful harvest. I love that attack. Done.
Ding. Naming, that's
for the
you.
and healing for the Mika.
It is worse. So,
I want to say you still got like all the tombstone gear, so
everything's
it's gonna be a while before you get any new shit.
I mean, hey, even if something you get is worse than what you currently have equipped, you can still turn it into our grand company for seals that you can spend on things you can sell on the market board.
Indeed. And the more, and you also getting.
I don't do that kind of thing with me. I do that kind of thing with that.
Yes, but it also helps with increasing our free company rank.
And Baylor is not free
Available? Oh, right, yeah.
I moved all of my campaign characters, main campaign characters, so that's it.
Oh, sweet, I got a new spell.
Got a new spell?
Yeah.
Glare 2.
Glare
Now when
2.
I use Presence of Mind, I can, or Glare something, I can use it and it does a lot of damage to anything in front of me. Glare 4, not Glare 2. I can only do it 3 times, but it hurts a lot, so it's cool.
Indeed.
My next
box.
ability is going to be as level 96.
That is for the Nay.
Bracelet. Let's have a look. It is identical to my current. Something's bugging me. Oh, guess what's on the boss of this thing is.
I'm guessing that's the boss. Come back here.
Hoping we can do that, so we can mercy kill it.
Nah, it's probably gonna be in a later dungeon. Don't worry, Nee will get.
I don't really want to keep setting him from F-head.
And now also Tancred will pay for what he did back there.
Do not have it too bad, I'll read the you.
He apologized.
In a
Oh, no, he didn't.
He said, apologies, friends.
Yeah,
you
in a
can
very-
imagine the very smug voice he would have said it.
Yes, and we love that voice,
Yeah.
so we forgive him.
He was used to recommend.
Do we?
Yes, he's just doing his job. Friendly rivalry, man. It's different than
Yes.
what's going on about Cool Jaja. But Cool
You know,
is Tancred is our friend.
They're
So
well
is Justola in this expansion at all?
She is.
in the trailer.
But I'm guessing she's not also backing him.
I will say all of the Scions who are involved in the contest have shown themselves.
Maybe she
That
comes
is
here
for
researching
Caster.
something to do with
That is for.
moving through shards. Oh. That's kind of what she's
Nom 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 nom
she
nom
wants to
nom.
get back to Catman.
God,
You
that
know,
thing's
those-
like extra pair of appendages that you use to hold prey in places it's eating is such a nice detail.
You know, I'm reminded of all our fights with all the Galtrixes who tried to. Remember that one that was in the Goblin Cave that we were supposed to fight until we talked the goblins out of it?
Yeah.
Like, if we had just gone straight up to killing all the goblins, how hard would that fight be?
It wasn't intended to be similar to the original Galtrix fight in terms of difficulty. The one like the original Galtrix, this one was technically comprised of 3 parts, as each of its scythe blades would have its own action.
Okay. But I meant, like, if we didn't, like, talk the goblins down and we just didn't decide, you know, let's just kill all of them. I imagine that fight would not have been easy.
It would have been tricky, but you probably would have managed.
Oh, okay, you are fast. Oh, God. I didn't make it. Ow. 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 No, 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 not again. You are a fast motherfucker.
It absorbs quality of the things it eats.
Oh, ate it for. I don't like lightning! Please.
You were literally the bearer of the lightning crystal.
Oh, I'm not okay, I'm not okay, I'm not okay, I'm not okay, I'm not okay.
Alright, take some extra damage reduction.
I am not doing very good with mechanics this go around.
I haven't died yet.
I've got 2 bone stacks. I don't like bone stacks. Ow!
No one does!
Because of that. I really wish they'd give like healers an ability that could like get rid of that.
That'll kind of mitigate the whole point of bone stacks.
Yes. Tank Buster!
Yep, I see it.
Okay.
Ah! I'm gonna go in with the Tank Buster.
Find it.
Ah!
Do you have a teleport, you cheating bastard?
I'm still not good with buttons. I really need to change where I put it.
This is why I play with a controller.
But then I have less options for buttons.
The amount of times on
You have literally enough options for buttons.
The amount of times on
I
the
get
controller
by
I have
just
tried
fine.
to, you know, really shift to a different menu and press something, but in a panic I pressed the wrong thing.
Oh god, what is that? 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 Ow! No, 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 no. Please don't hit me again. Please don't hit me again. No, 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 no. Need to get away from me.
What's on you?
Ow. My everything hurts. No, no more lightning. I don't like the lightning, no. Please don't.
Yeah.
Go to hell.
I got that.
No, not this. Enshroud. Light. Unyo. This.
Alright, find the traveling thing. Position yourself accordingly.
Okay, no, I'm in it. Oh, no. Nope.
Right, that's through you. Bartos, please do the thing if you could be so kind.
I would love to do the thing if it would quit doing that thing and Mika, get away from me!
You get away from me!
As it turns out, Mika did not get away from me.
You all came running right at me! That was not my
from
fault!
I did the thing. It's still not dead. Now it's
I
dead.
leveled up. The only time I
leveled up.
died in that entire dungeon after it was Me's wife.
You ran at me!
I was running the opposite direction of you. You were following me. I have,
No, I wasn't!
I have footage to prove it.
Yeah, the footage will prove that you ran straight into my danger zone. I was trying to get away from you, and you just decided, ooh, I should hug her. That's my sexy wife. Okay, yeah, let's go.
No.
Wow.
Oh, so apparently...
I'm concerned about the fact that we were both lightning rods.
I think you find it's very much the opposite. The footage will prove it
Huh?
right. I got new things.
Enhanced Shroud? What's that?
I got new things.
I got Enhanced Shroud. Grants Obliotio when executing... What's that?
I got enhanced second wind, which means my second wind is better, so I get more health back. And my damage also has been upped to range mastery.
I get a new attack?
Yeah.
Ugh.
So
Gluttony changes to Sacriprium. He has unexpected damage to target and all enemies nearby with a potency of it's like a big AO. It's a single target, also an AoE. When I'm enshrouded. Cool.
people say
Cool.
Loot coffer.
And paladin stuff. I still never figure out where to go to get those.
Get what?
Oh wait, no.
it's
Never mind.
just an item box. You just use it.
Okay, yeah, I remember. I got a player commendation. What do you mean?
This is as far as we can go on foot, it seems. We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
Right. On box.
I shall wait on Wook's line.
Alright, I'm at line.
Cast down.
I'll do events enable.
3,
2.
2, 1, go. I'm gonna murderize that lizard one.
Hey! Everyone all right?
That was some pretty landscape.
It's a very pretty landscape.
And just like that, the voices end.
Damn it.
Yeah, so disable auto advance again.
In the ballot.
I was worried we might not catch up to you. Those caravans you traversed were dug by the Yakoi in their search for gold. Remnants of their excavations can be found throughout this region. Well, I appreciate the lesson, O wise guide. Are we landing this boat anytime soon?
You
River
really
journey
need to
is
get over your
almost over.
seasickness,
For
girl.
proof of that, you need only look ahead. The falls were impressive enough from a distance. It's almost too much now. Yes, amazing, but please let me off.
It's amazing to please let me off.
Poor girl.
She really needs to get over that.
Not so easy as you can make it sound.
I live with it. I know it's not easy.
No, no more boats.
No more boats.
No more boats. Are you? Oh, you're not all right. I should be surprised if she was. Even without the nausea, we're all spent. There is a mountain shelter nearby, a resting spot for those who've ascended the stairs. I suggest we make use of it. That would be a welcome respite. Have you the strength for a short walk, Wooklamont? We can rest along the way, too. Damn it all. Promise is meant to lead from the front, not yawl and moan like a sick kitten. Oh, Clement. Ignore me. It's the nausea talking. I'm fine, really. Lead on. I'll follow. Girl needs a pep talk. Very well. But if I might say one thing. Just because you're a promise or a claimant for the throne doesn't mean you can't be seen to struggle. You needn't bear the burden alone, so please don't hesitate to talk to us. We're always willing to lend an ear.
Friend.
But, Kyle,
Friend.
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 Friend. What do we say?
I feel like the bottom one would be better.
Yeah, it's not cool or weak.
Well, let's not call her weak. And it is true, leaders need to be able to lean on others.
Yeah, they gotta delegate.
You can't do everything.
If you,
A good king knows what he knows and knows what he does not.
If you rule
So
without input from anyone else, you're kind of a dictator. And
I say
You three as well?
leans on all of us all the time.
we even made it to the end of the universe without the Scions. Literally, they made bridges from their souls.
I've always believed this is my problem alone. Well, perhaps you have the right of it. Damn right we do.
And
Pen.
you will be
Friends.
assimilated, will
Friend.
not join the collective.
Friend.
If the Scions weren't disbanded, we wouldn't let you join them.
Oh, disbanded
Friendship.
with quotation marks.
All right.
Officially.
All right. I'll talk about things. Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. Of course, as long as you need. We'll be waiting at the shelter when you're ready.
Can I just
Disbanded.
voice an
Officially, they're disbanded.
Yeah, can I voice an irony about that? They officially disbanded so the Scions couldn't be used as the personal lapdogs for world leaders. And here we are, working for world leaders.
To be fair, while the Scions are officially, disbanded, like, we're still technically the group under the hood. We're just doing things in more isolated, independent groups.
That was the point I was making.
We're the warriors of light. We do what we want.
I've long felt that I could never tell anyone when I was confused or hurting. That admitting the weakness would bring shame to Papa's name. But if you say you're willing to listen, then there are things I would like to talk about. Come on, let's catch up to the others.
I recall the stories. Your father had his own little party of misfit adventurers with him. So while we are
Indeed.
traveling there, I will be right back. I require ice cream.
Ice cream!
Ice cream this late?
It is very
Alright,
warm here
I will.
right now.
Alright, in that case, while we're waiting for you, I will take a bit to run around and unlock a few bits of the map for all of us for that bonus EXP.
XP. So we are at the bottom of the map we've already been on. I've noticed we are heading towards Many Fires, the name I'm still concerned about.
Yeah, I'm just gonna unlock a couple of bits of the map here and then head for mini fires. Just some passive experience. Also, technically, we could totally make the rounds and get all of the ground-based ether currents now. Once we unlock an ether current up here, or an etherite, rather.
Eventually, we will probably need to unlock flight and areas.
Oh, yeah.
Or at
absolutely.
least one of us who have a flying mount will. Or multiple seat mount, sorry.
I have a
I'm
lollipop, Koopa.
Goodbye.
You want the lollipop, Koopo?
Yes.
You know I'm Pop. I still
Love
love how you guys just died. It's like one of the first.
You died
things-
too. We all died.
Hey,
That was the
I've
moment
known
where
her longer
Aeon's-
than you guys. She killed me with cuteness long before that.
Yeah, but you still melted. And that was the
Yeah.
moment where Aeon's role as the party's dedicated, whatchamacallit was decided.
He is the comic relief / emotional support Moogle.
Flash mascot.
That was the moment that Aeon was solidified as the mascot. Before then, it was kind of a toss-up between Aeon and Fluffy, and then Aeon just immediately clinched it.
No, sorry, Rosa, but it's Aeon. We already had a Chocobo mascot once. It's time for the Moogles to take over.
And of course, Campaign 3's group, that what little of it has been determined is probably gonna have like a duo as their mascots.
Between who?
Kara and the Tonberry.
Oh God.
You'll be the Tom Barry Mystic will do it again. She does it.
Who knows? Again, the Tomberry may be quiet. The Tomberry may be crazy. We don't know.
I remember the gif she once posted of a Tom Barry running while he's clapping his hands. That's kind of how
I feel like the chaotic one will be mine.
Oh, Kara's gonna be very chaotic too.
Does she have big of an appetite as Wook?
She has as big an appetite as Wook, and is not nearly so ambitious and a lot more carefree. Kara is willing to just throw herself. Like, if she sees a couple people having an arm wrestling competition, her first instinct is going to ask if she can join them.
I don't even have a name for mine yet.
Yeah, Kara just wants to push herself as far as she can physically. We should stop
just-
here. Go ahead.
Mine just wants money.
I understand the desire to rush ahead, but we need to recuperate from our punishing river adventure. And let's settle in. We'll need a cook fire, and there's a meal preparation to be done.
I've been meaning to ask, but how does one become the adopted child of the Dawn Servant?
That
All right,
is
I'm at Alize's line.
Alize's line.
Countdown?
Countdown.
3, 2, 1, go.
I was curious how the adopt thing worked.
I was but a ball of fuzz at the time, so I don't remember much. My earliest memories are of life in the palace. All I know is that I was born in Ikbrash, a village in Yaktel. But I've never bothered to return there. As far as I'm concerned, Ulul Jaja is my only parent.
I quite understand. I
we
have no
actually get to
memories
meet
of
her
my
birth
birth parents either. For a while, I wanted to learn who they were. But over time, that curiosity waned. Galuf was my dear grandfather, and he was all I needed.
So our situations were quite similar. Even though Papa already had a trueborn son, he raised me and Kona with no less love. One time, I'd wandered off alone into the forest and gotten lost. Before I became a meal for some beast, Papa dropped everything and came to my rescue. I was scared and sobbing and ready for a scolding. But the head of resolve praised me for surviving the ordeal. I did get my lecture from the head of reason, though. He went on and on about the dangers of the jungle and all the horrible ways I could have died.
The reason
Growing
is
up,
the one that's sleeping, right?
Papa was kind and patient, but a tyrant when it came to training. Now, of course, I realize he was preparing me for my duties as a promise. for all the good it did. There's so much I failed to learn about my own country. Whether it's alpacas or Ihihana, I hardly know anything. I've lived such a sheltered life, yet convinced myself I understood Tural and its people. I don't have Kona's education, or Zoralja's strength. I'm all bluff and bravado, not fit to bear my title.
Shall we have a meaningful echo? Repeat what we said before?
Yes.
You can't measure your worth by the success of others. I told you this already, you silly lion.
Don't compare myself to my siblings, you mean? I think I see what you're saying. My reasons for joining the contest have nothing to do with my brothers. It's always been about the Turali and what I can do for them.
There you go.
You said it yourself. How important it is to properly know something. To hear the voices of others, empathize with how they feel, and think how best to serve. In so doing, you'll come ever closer to being the person you wish to be.
Hear, feel, think.
Idle and
Probably hear, feel,
I'm
think all over
sorry,
the
everyone.
fucking place.
I've been a fool. From this moment on, I'll stop trying to be the promise I'm not. I won't feign strength to hide my weaknesses. Step by
Yay,
step,
character development.
I'll learn all there is to know and love about Tulihyolal and my fellow Turali. It might not be the smoothest path, but it'll be a path of my own making. I will find a city of gold for all of us, along with the answers you seek about your grandfather, Kryl. I swear.
Aw.
I appreciate it, Wuklamat. But you needn't take on that burden as well. Galuf Baldessian dedicated his life to protecting people from all manner of threats. As his granddaughter, I wouldn't wish to endanger others for the sake of a personal investigation. So let's just concentrate on winning the contest. We have a shared goal, and, if at all possible, I'd rather we enjoy the journey.
Hear, hear. We are companions on the same road, bound for the same destination. With our combined talents, nothing will stop us from reaching the Golden City.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
She looks like she would give fantastic hugs, doesn't she? I am. I'll not hide it. I'll not deny it.
Simp.
Yes.
Meanwhile, in the second promises camp.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Oh, god
I
damn
am
it.
proud to call you my friends.
Why you don't-
Apologies,
God damn it.
friends. I've been
They seem
called.
to be enjoying themselves.
I'll be
Okay,
right back.
pause. Okay, disable auto
Are you
advance.
sure you don't want to go and say a word to your sister?
Okay. Well, I'm paused on Thancred's line, and as long as we're waiting on Hades, I need to be right back myself. I need to hit the restroom. So. Oh!
Our
One
recording
moment.
is
Look,
going.
sure. All right. Wait on Thancred's line.
Yep, count us down.
Yep.
All right. Count us down, Hades.
3, 2, 1, echo. Oh, look, a cat with their nose in a book.
Nay,
Or have I seen that
there
before?
is no need for that. But what of you two? Wuklamat's allies are your comrades. It must feel strange to be rivals.
Helping you has made us rivals, aye. But we're not about to break into fisticuffs over it. Unless, of course, it is a matter of winning or losing the contest. Then I'll have no qualms about putting Alizé on her rear.
Despite our long history, never have I been given the chance to test myself against our companions. The thoughts...
Lamachi has surrounded herself with distinguished figures indeed. One of the Studium's finest graduates. The head of the students of Bardessian. And then there's Eorzea's vaunted champion. If she's half the hero you say, then the odds are stacked against us. Not that I've any intention of bowing out. Our time in Urkelpacha only served to strengthen my resolve. We saw how a single storm cut off the alpaca roots and threw my people's lives into disarray.
Showing off that lightning engine, aren't they?
Such uncertainties are why I advocate for the adoption of Sharlayan innovations, that Tuli Yolal might know greater stability and prosperity.
And that's not a bad idea, bro.
Our nation can
But you
change
also
for the
have
better,
to look into others' cultures.
and I will be the man to change it.
Well, it's a start. I imagine your experiences on this journey, all the things you'll hear and feel and think, will help you refine that approach.
There it is again!
But to return to the subject of the rite, I'm a touch concerned by the condition for victory. The claimant who breaks the seal becomes Dawn Servant, not the one who performed the 7 feats first.
The would-be victor need only possess the 7 keystones.
That is correct. As the contest wears on, we must brace ourselves for greater conflict.
That was Ralja.
Ah, okay. So what's the warmonger doing?
Your rivals still lag behind. The second and third promise may have recruited competent lackeys, but none compared to you. How can they hope to compete
Lackeys.
with the resilient son? The only child ever sired by a two-head. Only the ignorant or foolish could fail to see that you were born to be Dawn Servant.
Such titles mean nothing.
I neglected to mention, when I first heard the rumors that the contest involved the Golden City, I spoke in confidence with Gulul Jaja's inner circle. They all agreed on one thing. Whoever reaches the City of Gold will attain a power so great, it can dictate the course of history. If this power truly exists, then I humbly beg a fair share of it. Time is passing, and I would put my plans in motion without delay. The useless tool is cast aside after all. And just so there is no misunderstanding, you consent to this course, no matter who is made to suffer.
In battle, everyone bleeds. The Dawn's promise is no exception. What better lesson to teach our people the folly of war?
His logic is strange. He wants to teach the folly of war by starting a war.
By starting a war. Basically saying, I don't care who gets hurt as long as I win, and that'll teach them the folly of war. It's just...
I was hoping for a good scrap, but this bloated sack of bile was no challenge at all. I wonder if the house cat is dead yet.
There's more.
Be ashamed to lose a plaything, but we'd still have 2 more.
If I may ask, Chosen One, what are your plans for Tuliyollal after you take the throne?
He has no fucking clue.
Plans?
Oh yes, please tell us your
What
plans.
we care about all that? We care only about the contest and proving our superiority. That would surely please Mother and Father.
Seriously?
Mother.
Yes, and when we become Dawn's servant,
Mother
we'll drive
Father.
out the weakling masses and invite our kin to live in the city. Fine idea! Our family deserves better than that rotten jungle. Back to it then. We must catch up to that one-headed pretender and remind him of the natural order.
I made it.
Natural order.
I thought we were missing someone. Where have you been?
Oh, I feared I was done for when I fell from the boat. Yet, somehow I made it. Oh, my arms, I can barely lift them. If I could just rest a moment.
You expect us to wait for you? Those who can't keep up will be left behind. My brother has spoken. March, or be fodder for the beasts.
But I followed the teachings. Everything I've done, everything I've sacrificed, all has been for the blessed seedlings. Wait. Don't leave me behind! I'm begging you!
Take the hint, you don't care.
Yeah, they don't care. You said Immortalis?
The way you said the natural order. We're on about that part.
I really hope the first promise frickin' just... Actually, no, I don't hope for that. I want to frickin' be the one to beat that guy's shit in.
Alright, walk! Walk! Being able to say those things has brought me such relief. It's like a stone lifted off my chest. I can take a full breath at last. I don't want to encumber myself like that again. I want to be better. Will be better. For myself and for my people. Am I right? Now and ba-ba-ba-ba. Aaron
92.
The Moblin settlement of Earthenshire is not far from here, but be warned, the road will be taking his favorite hunting ground for bandits.
Oh, please.
With the stairs currently impassable, there will be fewer travelers, meaning the brigands will be desperate for victims to ambush. Although, considering present company, I suppose my concern is unwarranted. Bandits on the road? What have Zoralja and the Landsguard been doing? Seems it up to me to restore order in the area.
Only too busy preparing for our invasion plans.
And off she goes again. For now we'll head west, and aim for the bank of the second river.
So 2 have the best interests of the people. 1 thinks he has the best interests. That is really fucked up logic. And 1 just wants to please mommy and daddy, apparently.
Mommy care given his nature.
I don't know which disappoints me more. The one that just wants to beat everything, or the one that thinks they're doing the right thing but is really being stupid about it.
I'm more curious about Sorelja.
I mean, obviously, I know like the other one isn't really that complicated. I'm just curious how this guy came to the conclusion he has, especially when his father has literally done the whole thing of like making peace between everything.
I'm not talking about Zoralja. I'm talking about his company.
Yeah, the one that was
sphere.
saying about, oh, I might have to do my plans. So
Oh,
I'm wondering if he's like the devil on his shoulder in a way.
possibly.
Well, where are these bandits? Apparently, they're not foolish enough to attack a party of this size. Earthenshire is just a little further ahead, on the opposite bank of... I'm not even going to try that, but let's remain vigilant all the same.
At this point in the game, I feel really sorry for the idiot bandit who tries to jump.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're so sorry. We didn't know you were the famed warriors of light.
Nia Quebec Soma?
He's a current!
Ah! Ah! Where? Ah! Lunchtime!
No.
God.
It is done.
I am fed.
I am fed. I will ascend.
Okay.
Don't make us feel bad, man.
I was the first one in the car. You guys get upgraded. Yeah, go right on your
I was
peacock.
making a joke.
My peacock that I spent actual money on, by the way.
My Rathalos that I went through hell to get.
My flying saucer had to endure an idiot.
Hey, we're being chased by an iguana with a horn.
That's fine.
Wee 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 wee.
Alright. These guys are gonna throw bombs at us, are they?
I'm gonna dump piss them off and we won't have to find out.
But that's kind of counts as a specialty. And Cassandra's apparently, because, you know, pissing up goblins.
In all honesty, Aeon pissed off Riker more than she did.
It's about goblins, not Riker.
Oh.
Erenville. This is it. The village where the lay of pots from the Tuliolor saga took place. Earthenshire, Idleshire. Might the similarity be a cultural inclination, I wonder? The settlements themselves couldn't be more different, though. This shire appears custom-built to resemble pots, while the other is a repurposed town.
Hello.
Welcome to Earthenshire. Do I have the pleasure of happy greeting the Third Promise and her retinue?
Speech patterns, the same.
That's us. We're looking for the Dawn Servant's Elector, if you happen to know who that is. You are exchanging tongue flaps with her right now. Ready Rock is the Elector you seek. Oh, that's helpful. We can cut straight to performing the feat. As much as Ready Rock would love to do just that, we have a much more pressing worry. The storm which hit our village shattered the cliffs and dropped rocks on our brain cases. Many help hands for the Potsworn were injured, There's no time for feats or metal tests. I'm sorry to hear that. After learning what the storm did to the stairs, I feared you'd been caught in its path. Not to change the subject, but what are the Potsworn? Goldsmiths contracted to work for the Moblins. The word comes from the pot-like workshops where they practice their craft. The Moblins provide these Potsworn tools, materials, living quarters, everything the artisans could possibly need. This allows them to concentrate on producing what is widely known as the finest gold and metalwork in Tural.
Oh, look. Oh, I thought it was our guy from earlier.
Similar outfit, but different person. This is unacceptable. I was promised no distractions. If this is the best they can offer, I should have never left Wakumekimeki.
Why were they looking at us?
You see? The Potsworn desert us. Without enough healthy help hands, we are failing to uphold our side of the project. Should all our Potsworn leave Earthenside...
Outside of the pot packs.
Whatever. Should all our Potsworn leave, Earthenside will grind to a halt. We have to do something, and do it soon. Then let us stand in for the injured helpers. It would give me the chance to learn more about your people and your village, and if it brings us closer to beginning the feat, then all the better. This isn't strictly part of the contest, so don't feel obligated to join in. Take a rest while you can.
I know which one that's what she is.
We will help.
Of course we'll help. You kidding? We're the errand boy. That's what we do.
What we do.
One second. Okay. I was hoping you'd say that. I actually wasn't sure I could do this on my own. We'll all help. I doubt any of us could just sit around and watch. We'll take every help hand we can get. Redirect truth swears that once the Potsworn have their perfect workshops again, we will commence the feat with all haste. You and the third promise can assist help hand words.
Are you just holding your hand over your mouth to make it sound muffled?
Yes. Kind of form it like as much of like a dome as I can and just put it over my mouth and like that and just hope for the best. The more my mouth I can the more like reverberant space I can get, the more convincing it sounds. You other four, follow ready, Rock. There are other help hands in need of hand lending. Moblins. I really appreciate you pitching in. I meant what I said at many fires. There'll be no more feigning strength, no more playing at being an invincible promise. If there's one thing I've learned on this journey, it's how practiced you are at aiding those in need. And I mean to make the most of having such an incredible mentor at my side.
Mentor?
That is kind of our role in this story. We're basically a mentor figure to Wuklamot's tale, and I love it.
Well, I mean, our story kind of ended last extension.
Yeah. For the time being, at least. We still, of course, are having our own thing with, like, doing our job as a Zem and traveling, but it's more like a thing that we just do while
Plus,
being
we have
part
to
of
see
other
the City
stories.
of Gold, or Emmett will frown at us from the afterlife.
He's gonna frown at us either way.
Oh yeah, he'll frown very hard if we don't find that. Now, let's find this Rakarok fellow and see what we can do for him.
You'll very, very intensely frown at us.
Ragnarok.